Hi, my name is Julie Graves, and I wanted to talk to you about one of the institutions on my local learning map, my personal local learning map and system. The name of the institution is Heart of the Beast. Technically, it's in the Heart of the Beast Mask and Puppet Theater. Most people in my neighborhood just call it Heart of the Beast. And it is right in the middle, the heart of South Minneapolis, right on Lake Street. It straddles the Phillips and Powderhorn neighborhood. And I am a resident of the Powderhorn neighborhood, and I've worked in the Phillips community for 9 years. So I've had the honor of being a part of Heart of the Beast in both a personal and individual sense, and also as a community partner. I run a youth program in the Phillips neighborhood, so I've had the opportunity to collaborate with Heart of the Beast for youth programs. So Heart of the Beast is this grand old theater and facade on Lake Street. It actually used to be a movie theater, and from what I heard, it was a pretty raunchy adult theater back in the day. And a group of activists and artists ended up being able to take over the building after it had been abandoned for several years and turn it into a puppet theater. And what Heart of the Beast is most known for is the May Day Parade. It happens the first Sunday in May. It's been going on for, I think, about 30 years. And I remember my first experience with the May Day Parade. I was in high school, and it blew my mind that there was this elaborate artistic parade that was just loud and musical, and there were stilt walkers and two-story puppets and tons of paper mache and drumming and activists. And I just remember that energy I felt that very first time I went to the parade. The first time that I ever actually went to the theater was to take kids to be a part of a community workshop where people were working on different puppets and costumes and props for the May Day Parade. And I couldn't believe the chaos it was, but it was this beautiful chaos where kids just immersed themselves in creativity and no one could really tell them what to do. So they learned so much by just getting messy and dirty and creating and not really listening to the adults, but it was actually a really wonderful experience. Although they're known for May Day, they have really beautiful theater productions too, and I'm somebody who's really into set design, and I love the whimsical set designs. They're just so creative, and they repurpose so many items that would be discarded by most people, and they just turn them into beautiful things that make you use your imagination and dream. So May Day is just one of the most important events of my whole calendar. Every year, it's just something that I look forward to, and I can't wait for it to come. It's not only it's a parade, it's just this huge community event and festival. And the parade starts in the Phillips neighborhood, and it marches down Bloomington Avenue, crosses Lake Street into the Powderhorn community, and it empties into Powderhorn Park. And there's just a huge festival and celebration where all the community members come out and hang out, and they enjoy the first days of spring together. My husband and I bought a house on the parade route, and that was a very deliberate decision. We love the Powderhorn community, and one of the things that makes it so special is the May Day Parade. We actually planned our wedding for May Day weekend so that all of our out-of-town relatives could come and have a taste of what May Day weekend is really like. I think that May Day really reaffirms how much I love everything else that's already in my community, and it celebrates my community, and I learn from it every year. It reaffirms how much I love my community and everyone within it. Another thing I really appreciate about Heart of the Beast is that it's an institution, it's a brick and mortar institution, but that they bring all of their talents and gifts and opportunities to the streets with this May Day Parade, so that a lot of folks who typically wouldn't walk through the door of a random institution without having a connection there, it actually brings the connections to the streets. And so many people know what the May Day Parade is and what it's all about because it's something that happens right in front of them. And it involves just thousands and thousands of people annually. When you go out to the street and see who's watching the May Day Parade, there's just an amazing cross-section of people, old and young, and It's just such a diverse, amazing crowd, and they're all coming out to enjoy the parade together and be a part of something. The Heart of the Beast also comes out and brings a mobile puppet show to community institutions, so they really meet people where they're at. There's not this forcing through their own doors, pulling people into their building, but really attracting them through meeting them in other community settings. Another thing about the May Day Parade that's so important to me is that it signifies a re-immersion into my own community after a winter of hibernating. It teaches me to look forward to things, and so even on a blustery February day, I sometimes count the months until May Day because that's what signifies the first days of spring and celebrating with my neighbors. Now, as a parent, I'm so excited to be able to take my daughter 3 blocks away from our home to immerse her in this world of magical, whimsical puppets and paper mache and get your hands messy, build May Day floats world. I can't wait for her to be a part of it, and I so value the role that Heart of the Beast plays in my community.